Good morning. It's August 2nd. This is our morning update looking at the markets from overnight. We have all of the agricultural markets are currently up on the day. We've got the crude oil down, the dollar down, precious metals are down. Global stock markets are mixed with Asia closing up. Europe is currently mostly down, and the U.S. market currently is up a small amount. Looking at some news overnight, continue to see OPEC problems showing up, primarily with Libya and Nigeria not cutting production, increasing production at a time when OPEC is pushing toward cutting production and exports. So that's starting to become a problem for the energy markets. Grains have been dealing with recent mild weather and improving crop conditions, and that's proved to be a negative for the markets. Although we're up this morning, cotton market, we're seeing rain in West Texas and a forecast for more rain to come. Some areas in the southernmost part of West Texas have not been getting as much rain, but for the forecast coming over the next 2 weeks, it appears that surely all the areas will be getting much needed rain. I think that's put somewhat of a lid on the efforts by the speculators to drive cotton up. As we had mentioned recently, the large funds, the speculators, seem to have been pushing softs, cocoa, coffee, sugar, and cotton up. Their perception is that these markets are good investments. Some of that we've seen recent up moves in cotton, but an inability for the market to hold those gains. So we'll see if they're going to have luck in continuing to push it up, or whether we might see this market decline as it faces improved crop conditions coming in cotton. Let's take a look at the markets. We're looking at December cotton up again today, up 11, 69.42, a high of 69.47, a low of 69.22. That's a 25-point range, very tight range, as we've seen before. When we start having very tight ranges, very slow movement in cotton, it's usually the precursor to some kind of move and an increase suddenly in activity. November soybeans up 7 1/4 at 9.79, a high of 9.79 3/4, a low of 9.70 1/2. December corn up 4 at 3.80 1/2, a high of 3.80 1/2. So we're on the high, a low of 3.77 3/4. September wheat up 4 3/4 at 4.66, a high of 4.66 1/2, a low of 4.61 3/4. Crude oil is down 8 cents a barrel. That's September crude at 49.09. The dollar's down 7. Gold down 6. Silver down 12. And the S&P futures are up 1.4. Looking at the calendar today, not much going on, just EIA energy stocks at 9:30. But that will be looked at, and that can have an impact on the energy markets, which in turn can have an effect on commodity prices. So we'll keep an eye on that. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.